Hi, ladies. This is Beverly with Beverly Hills Health and Wellness Coaching. How are you? Thank you for being here. So, we are continuing our journey on the ABCs of health and wellness as it pertains to menopause. So, we've covered a different letter of the alphabet every week, and we talk about a topic related to that letter. So, we are way down the line on the ABCs on the letter T. So the letter T during this time of life is for da, 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 da. The answer is treatment. So if we haven't met before, I'm Beverly. I'm a certified health and wellness coach. I work with women in the area of menopause to help them balance out their hormone levels, their lifestyles, and just shift into a whole new stage of life because this is brand new for many of us. And we may have gotten some indicators that things were changing, and all of a sudden, bam, we are here. What do we do? So I'm here to support you for that. So in talking about treatment, when you reach perimenopause, you probably have seen symptoms and maybe you end up at the doctor's office and have this conversation. So we would need to look at what our options are, and there are basically two. There is the natural approach, and then there's a pharmaceutical approach. So I'm just going to speak a little bit about the pharmaceutical option and maybe a little bit more about the holistic because I'm a holistic health and wellness coach. And I have gone through this journey and I just want to share a little bit with you based on what I ended up doing. So, when you are looking at treatment, there's something called HRT, which is hormone replacement therapy. When you're going through the shift of hormones and over a period of 1 year, you don't have a cycle, then that puts you into menopause. So as these changes are taking place, your estrogen is changing, your progesterone changing, your testosterone. So it's all over the place. So one of the things about hormone replacement therapy, when you go to see a doctor, they can test your hormone levels and then they can try to imitate those levels that are off to try to balance them back out. So it's a trial and error process. It's very lengthy. Usually the first time it doesn't work. One of the things about hormone replacement therapy is like when you make that decision to go that route, you have to know that this is possibly something that you will be on for the rest of your life because it can be very difficult and even dangerous sometimes to come off of those. So be sure to do your research and talk to your doctor about all questions and concerns you have when you make this decision. So I was faced with that. And then I also looked at the options like, what can I do naturally? I am an all natural girl where possible. And I know my grandmother, my mother, and many people in my line have passed down some of this knowledge and wisdom to me. So I'm like, well, not why not incorporate that during my menopause phase? So I did my research and I found all of these options that were available on the um, natural side. And the holistic practice is what I like. It's like they're treating the whole body, head to toe. So as you go through menopause, your body's changing, your mindset's changing, your world's changing. So just can't focus on just one aspect, and that's what I love about the holistic practice. Is like there is a mindset shift that you need to work on about this stage of life because a lot of people can women can go through depression, and their life is not the same. The kids are gone, you're probably retired, just so many things, and it's just like, what do I do? And then your body's shifting, you're having difficulty losing weight, and your food cycle is different. You got all these cravings. I'm like, it's just like reverse adolescence. So with the holistic program that I put together, I address all of these areas in menopause that's based on a pillar of four different foundational principles as a foundation for dealing with um, treating or working through the process of menopause. So I can do a deep dive in that. If you have any questions or concerns, I ask you to reach out to me. Go to my website, which is beverlyhillscoaching.com, and I have a litany of videos out on YouTube regarding my program, speaking on menopause and women's health. So if you'd like to have a consultation with me, you can request that at my website. And I also have a free ebook for you. So it'll help you start the path busting through the belly fat. So if you have any questions, check that out there. I am so delighted to share what I know and what I feel is a option that you seriously need to look at when you're talking about menopause. So I like to keep these short, so I'm going to cut it here. Take care, and we'll see you on the next video. Bye.